There's a lot going on in and around Omaha, and there's one great place to keep track of it all, Metro Quarterly.
Hey, it is a busy time for events. You could win tickets to one of them and easily stay up to speed on the rest, as you are about to hear.
I'm back on the blend. She's right here on the
And
front
right
page.
here.
And right here. The publisher, Andee Hoig. Good to see you, Pub.
Good morning, Andy.
The big event, big connection. Do you want to start with that?
Yeah,
let's talk about
start with that.
Explain what that is.
Because this is the last time I'm going to be on the show before voting ends. So very important to talk about. So the big event, January 19th this year, but what we're doing right now is we're voting for your favorite charity events. We have 11 categories this year, 5 nonprofits in each category. And it's really a way to say thank you and recognize what's happening on the event side of what these charities do, because it's so important to raise funds through events.
That, if my math is correct, Andy, that means 55
It does.
organizations at this stage. However, you started with a whole lot more than that. Voting whittled it down to the number we're at now. So then the next 2 weeks would look like what as you get toward the final stretch here for voting?
Yeah, so what we're doing a little bit different than we did last year. So we are going to be in this final stretch of voting right now. So it's anybody's guess. And what we're going to do this year, we haven't done it for a few years, but I'm super excited, is that we're going to go back to where nobody even knows who the winners are in their categories. So the nonprofits will find out that night if they're a winner in their category, and then they'll find out who the big winner is.
The big daddy out of everything.
The big daddy. You know what I like about this, and I think that we've seen this over the years, it has encouraged a lot, because you're not voting for just your favorite charity, the favorite event. And I think it's encouraged a lot of these charities to think outside the box when they do all these fundraisers.
And I agree, because this is maybe our 8th or 9th year that we've been doing the voting piece, and really, again, recognizing the events, the chairman, the caterers, the venue, who all is involved, because it takes a lot to put on a really awesome charity event.
So those events, by the way, often are covered within Metro Quarterly. What is the name of the section where we see all those pictures?
So it is called Metro Scene, and that's where you're going to find literally hundreds of events throughout the year.
Yes.
I see our executive producer in one of these pictures.
I know, right off the bat.
Youth Emergency Services, chance of a lifetime.
And the American Heart Association, Go Red. I mean, all of these events, Andy, that we talk about from time to time on the show. And this is where, when we see your photographers out and about, this is where those images end up. But then how can because you're a quarterly publication, how can our viewers stay plugged in to some of this stuff in between issues of Metro Quarterly?
That's a great question, Mary.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. I pride myself on great questions.
That's a great question.
So we've got a couple different ways. First of all, I encourage everybody to like us on Facebook, like Metro Magazine on Facebook, because you're going to see photos from events. We promote upcoming events and lots of good stuff. Also, our weekly connector, which comes out every Wednesday, is just a plethora of upcoming events. There's lots to look at, so that's another way to keep in touch and where to go find tickets, and also subscribe. I encourage people. I mean, you can pick this up, but having it come to your home is truly a gift.
Less than $30 a year, right?
And it comes with a couple bonuses too, doesn't it?
It does. So when you subscribe to Metro Quarterly, you automatically get the Giving Guide, which will be out in January, and 101 that comes out in May. So
what did you say? 101, like everybody knows what it is. 101 things to love about Omaha is the full, and so that gives you some of the. I think that's one of the best resources for people that are new to the area to kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, it's fun profiles about boutiques, restaurants, fun things to do. So.
All right, you have a top 5 list, so you bring us.
I do have a top 5 list.
What's on your top 5 list right now?
So we are looking at December 6th. It's already the 5th. Can you believe it? So tomorrow actually kicks off the Abide Lights of Hope display. So this is something that people can come down to the Better Together campus on 45th Street and look at this beautiful display.
The Doetzlers do an amazing job.
Yeah. So then also, I'm going to be out of town for this, though I'm excited to where I'm going. But December 10th, the Jing Bell Run. This is another one of those, a 5K.
Mad 25 series.
I know,
right?
5K. I think it might be nice, or I don't know. Is it getting cold?
We'll find out.
It's getting cold, but let's say it's going to be nice so more people go.
It's usually a little chilly.
Yeah, it'll be nice where I'm at. So anyway, the 56th annual Ruth Sokoloff Christmas Party, and that helps the Nebraska Foundation for Visually Impaired Children. Then we've got, that's already in full swing, is a Christmas Carol at the Omaha Community Playhouse, which I absolutely love.
It's an annual tradition for many people.
It is. it is. And then the Omaha Symphony Christmas celebration coming up here the 10th through the 18th.
You are giving away tickets to a very popular holiday show. What show are you sending a viewer to?
Well, there you go. The Omaha Symphony Christmas celebration. And the tickets for this event, for this particular show, there's 4 tickets. Thursday night, the 15th.
Yes.
Thursday, December 15th. Sorry, I just wanted to
The deadline is tomorrow, though, and the key word is celebration.
Yes, the deadline is tomorrow, so get your, we're going to do this fast and furious also before I get out of town. So
that one destination.
But this show that you're giving away tickets to, it's one of the best in Omaha.
It really is.
They bring in Broadway performers for this show, so it's not like they're slapping some people up on stage.
No, this is good, and it's a family show. I mean, it's a great show for, you know, girls' night out or bring your kids.
We're winding down the segment, but how are you're doing as you're winding down your Mad Dash 25? Because you were going to participate in all these events throughout the course of the year. Right. How are you doing? Did you accomplish them?
I did. I accomplished 25, and I'm actually considering I'm going to do this again next year. It's been so much fun. I think we'll just stick with 25, but it's been so much fun, and the connections that I've made, I just loved it. So we're going to continue on, or I'm going to continue on and do this.
I think that says a lot, that you could have, I mean, in this community for a long time, right? I mean, this publication, you didn't start it yesterday. You've been at this for a while. Yeah. But that you were still meeting new people, and you were getting to know the causes better by getting involved physically in some of this stuff, and not just going to dinners and things that a lot of us think about. And it's so rewarding. Online, spiritofomaha.com, especially if you want to sign up for your chance to win those tickets. The deadline again is tomorrow. The key word again is celebration. You'll go to spiritofomaha.com, look along the left side of the homepage for the Morning Blend tab, and go from there. Andee, good to see you.
You too.
Enjoy
Have a great
your
trip.
getaway.
I will.
Where are you going? To a warm destination.
I'm actually going to a Tony Robbins
oh, fun.
conference, so.
Well, that'll be
nice. I will be a new person.
We talked about your quest for self-improvement. Always.
So this is kind of my last piece of the year. So
that was this. That's what this issue is all about. Thanks, Andee.
Thanks, Andee.
Thank you.
All right. If you're a busy person like Andee, let's say you're bopping along through life, boom, you get sick. I mean, there's never a convenient time for it.
But at the holidays, it's even worse. Tara Wellington's advice for staying healthy up next.